The final shape has revealed a lot about the Witness and its species. Although we still have the raid and a conclusion mission, today we discuss some of the biggest mysteries. What the veiled statues are, the dissenting members forced to become the Witness, and much more. The Witness has been around a couple of years now, but over the last couple of days we've been introduced to it face to face. It's tried to persuade us before, promise us gifts from afar like stasis. Now it does the same, but worse. The Witness speaks to you at once a god killer.
Lightbearer, these meager pawns you allow to lead you. Their strength pales in comparison to your own. They hold you back from all that you could become.
It tries to pull in Commander Zavala, and one of the coolest parts to me is the focus by Bungie on the many different voices and precursor species members a part of this one being. We've heard the voice of the Witness in the last couple of expansions, but now we hear many different voices, all of the ones that make up this one being. This thing is an entire species of aliens. In the final shape, we learn what the veiled statues are, or at least the ones inside the Pale Heart. Early in your campaign journey, you may have come across a statue, and when you inspect it, it just weeps, nothing else.
That statue.
We've seen these before. On the moon, Europa, the Black Garden. It shouldn't be here.
Although the Witness is an entire species merged, not every member that merged wanted to or agreed with what was going on. The statues, like the Weeping One, like the ones we find in the Descent mission, are dissenting members of the Witness itself. The word dissent meaning the expression or holding of opinions at variance with those previously commonly or officially held.
Your commander seeks our witness. But without you, he will become one among its many.
What the hell does that mean? Did you do something to him?
Those who have not yet been culled from the collective will guide him. We who have been bound will lead you. You must break through. Our voices are many, but our voices are weak. We are bound. There is no other way but to give yourself to darkness. Give yourself to darkness and see. Your commander needs you, little light. You will set us free. You will set us all free.
Why would the Witness imprison its own like this?
The Witness seeks to control what it can't change, and to change what it can't control. That's the purpose of the final shape.
So these are likely members that didn't believe in the collective cause of the Witness in the beginning, merging and becoming that one being, and now they're imprisoned within until they're ready to accept the final shape or be stuck in this form forever. They are still a part of the Witness, still bound as they say, but outcasted. In that cutscene where the Witness tempts Zavala, we get a depiction of how the Witness was created. The veiled figures representing those from its previous species that now became one, shedding those previous lives and exuviating. This is one of the most haunting and also epic cutscenes so far.
Void of meaning. No. Lies. We ran from it. So we sought its opposite. And in it, found means to bring order to an unruly universe. From it, dreaded by a single, immutable will. So we culled our doubts, fear. Anything that separated us, that clouded our intent, thus becoming one in darkness. What was made can be unmade. Lead us where we destroyed ourselves. See true loss.
Giant swirls of smoke float up towards the veil as the lifeless precursor bodies hit the floor as each of their souls gets transferred. One of these dissenters speaks to Zavala in this scene. This is the one that changes his mind about what to do in the coming events, embrace the darkness. In that mission, the voices guide us on our journey to embrace darkness. Zavala believes we should embrace darkness. The statues tell us the same thing. By embracing darkness, it will allow us to unmake the witness by freeing these different members. And in the final mission, Mission 7 before the raid, that's exactly what we do. Using the Traveler's sword and embracing darkness, we destroy these veiled figures and damage the witness, breaking its hold on the Traveler partially. Over the last couple of months, I've been partnering with artist Gabriel Flazino and have this witness art commission that looks pretty insane. This was made before the expansion but fits this vibe perfectly. Those many different precursors pulled into this one being as the veil hovers in the background, just like that new cutscene. He did a great job and it really shows how daunting this character is. So, the veiled statues. We've seen them in many different places. Were those ones too in the past dissenters of the witness? Were some of them trying to assist us on our journey? It partially could be true, but regardless, we know that these statues are tied to the witness. Some dissenters, like in the Pale Heart, may be everywhere we've seen, but also some possibly just members who believe in the final shape and are for what the witness wants. Shadowkeep and Beyond Light had the witness tempt us, no doubt, stasis and powers, just like it tempts you in the final shape with its words and false wisdom. So it's very early and I want to hear your opinions, but the question is, was the main bulk of that the witness tempting us, or were some of the veiled statues the dissenters trying to warn us? And your guardian wasn't the only one who encountered statues like this. Clovis Bray was led to Europa by Clarity Control, he called it, this statue. It specifically told him to build an army of Exos using Darkness and Vex. The Final Shape Collector's Edition has been out for months and we've discussed the lorebook within the Entelechy lorebook. That book heavily focuses on these members of the Witness's species and what they believed. They found the Traveler and eventually came up with this idea of the final shape. They all believed in different ways to achieve it, but in the end this one belief won out, the one the Witness now believes in. Those who didn't believe either were killed or were still bound, like the dissenters. In that lorebook we talk about HN and RS. In the beginning, RS believed that the final shape could prevent a millennia of suffering. And this belief justifies the use of coercion and potentially violent means to achieve the desired ends. Their counterpart HN was the complete opposite. They wanted to go about this through peaceful means. But by the end of the lorebook, RS completely flips sides, incorporating a greater emphasis on ethical means and a more compassionate approach. They acknowledge the imperfections in their previous understanding and express a willingness to consider non-coercive methods for achieving the final shape. HN, the one who originally believed in peace, also flipped sides and believed in coercion and killing to achieve the final shape. Whatever needs to be done, they were all for it. They wrote a message to RS that said, "My friend, the consensus has won. Yesterday, the penitent voted I, the nihilist and sopsilist, have been destroyed. We will exuviate and shepherd the universe to its final shape. We will prune away its dead branches and coax forth its full potential. And when we have completed the process and thrown off our lesser selves, we will be perfect. Even so, I cannot help but nurture this seed of heresy, the grid which I hope will be subsumed by the pearl, that we will become lesser if it is made without you. How could perfection be lesser? Yet the feeling burns in my veins, so I must share it with you. I confess this in selfishness. I do not want to forget you. HN." So RS ended up being one of these dissenters, possibly one of the voices we hear. They aren't named, but the same type of situation. Anyway, Guardians, that's all we got for today's video. The final shape came out just a couple of days ago, but a better look into the past of the Witness, the species members behind it, and how they all merged into this one being. If you'd like to see some more Destiny lore and mysteries just like this video, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.